Hello guys, this is Sandeep Nepal and I would like to welcome you all to the Java desk. So guys, today our program is all about JVM and compiler. So today we are going to understand our JVM and compiler. So talking about our compiler, what does our compiler do? What are the tasks that are assigned to our compiler? So before talking about those JVM and compiler, let's have a look at this image first. So guys, as you can see, this diagram is explaining the whole process that takes place from writing a Java file to executing it through JVM. So I would like to tell you first about the compiler. The compiler takes input a Java file and it produces a .class file. It compiles the Java file and produces a .class file. The output of a compiler, that is the .class file, is again taken as an input by the JVM, and the JVM again interprets the bytecode, executes it, and again produce a machine readable code that is known as machine code, and hence the program is being executed by our JVM. So let's talk in a deep way. Suppose we have a hello.java file. We compile it by the help of our compiler. We use the command javac hello.java. The compiler compiles it, and this time is known as compilation time. Guys, remember what is compilation time. We need these things again in our future lectures. The compiler produces a file named as .class file with extension .class file, and the name of this .class file is same that is of our class name. Suppose our class name is hello, then .class file produced will be hello.class, and this .class file contains bytecode. You can see, I'll show you after some words. In the next tutorial I'll show you that. I think I'll show you in this tutorial only if we have sufficient time. The bytecode is again feeded, is provided to the JVM. The JVM takes input the .class file, that is the bytecode, and when we run our .class file, then the JVM will convert that .class file into a machine readable form, that is 0 and 1, and hence it is readed by our machine. And when we run the .class file with the help of our JVM, the bytecode is loaded into the memory, and this time is known as class loading time. Guys, please note this class loading time. I'll tell you about what happens at the class loading time. So again, now let's go and write. If you want to write point wise point, then write the functions or the task performed by compiler and JVM. So talking about the compiler first. The compiler checks whether the Java file is present on a specified location or not. If the file is not present on the specified location, then compiler gives us file not found error. And if the file is found on the specified location, then compiler checks for syntactical as well as logical error. Guys, don't panic. Do not hesitate to ask me anything. If you have any problem, I'll tell you what syntactical and logical error are in future. I won't leave anything, as I promised you that I will teach you everything related to Java. So you don't worry, just follow my instructions, and if you have any query, please comment in the comment section. So let's continue. If the file is found, then the compiler checks for syntactical as well as logical error. If any error is found, then appropriate error message is displayed regarding our syntactical as well as logical error. If there is no any error, then it compiles the Java file and produces a .class file. with the same name of our Java class. Mind it, I am telling you guys that the dot class file name will be same as that of our class name, not with that of our Java file name. Java file name can be different and our class name can be different. I'll show you one example in the next tutorial if I'll get time. This phase is called compilation time. Okay, let's talk about now JVM. JVM checks whether the dot class file is in specified location or not. If the dot class file is not found on the specified location, the JVM gives us could not found or load main. It will also gives us an error, and that error is known as could not found or load main, and then it will be followed by your class name. Now the next step performed by JVM is, if the dot class file is found on the specified location, then the bytecode are loaded into the memory. This phase is known as class loading time. Okay, so these are the task performed by our compiler and JVM. So talking about our program practically, so I have written a program. See, this is a simple program that is printing on a console hello world. So if we save this program, Control S, let's save this program on our Java desk, program and a.java. Okay, see, I have saved this, and now let's open a command prompt. Now let's compile the Java file a.java. See, file not found error is the compiler is giving us file not found error. Why? This is because on the specified location there is no any a.java. We are searching it in C users Sandeep, but there is no any file in Sandeep. C users, I mean to say that on a specified location, because we have saved this on C, sorry, let me show you, C users Sandeep desktop Java desk, and Java inside Java desk there is another folder called Java desk and then program. So let's go to the specified location first. cd space desktop, cd space Java desk, cd space Java desk, and then we have come to the program. Okay, now we have come to the specified location, and now we shall compile our file a.java. See, no any error has been found. So guys, listen carefully, very carefully. I told you that when our compiler compiles the hello.java file, it produces a dot class file. And see, before there was no any dot class file on the specified location, but now you can see a dot class file here. As the program has been compiled, now dot class file has been produced by the compiler here. If you want to see again, I will delete it and produce it again. See, now I have deleted the dot class file. There is no any dot class file here, and again when we compile the program, see, the dot class file is again here. And guys, I will show you the bytecode now. When you open it with the notepad, see, this is bytecode. This is not actually understood by the humans, but still you can get some things like, see, like Java lang string. In main, like in main we have passed Java lang string string class, and then again hello world. We can see that object class reference is here. We can see that system.out.println. Okay guys, let's leave it. I already showed you the bytecode. Now moving on to the JVM. I told you that JVM, to run the dot class file, there must be dot class file available on the location. If we remove the dot class file again and directly run the program, it will give us an error, could not find or load main class A. So before that we need a dot class file that is only produced after compiling the program. So again we compile the program, we'll get the dot class file there, And now if we run it again, see, we get the hello world on our console. So guys, this is the simple program. I mean, this is the simple process I explained you regarding the